Emotional numbness is not the absence of emotion. It's the presence of too much for too long, too much responsibility, too much pressure to perform, too much caregiving without being cared for, too much survival mode, too much collective grief, too many moments where you had to keep going even when you were exhausted. Numbness is the body saying, I can't process all of this at once. I need to protect you. Many people think numbness means they're broken, cold, or disconnected from who they should be. But numbness is a response, not a flaw. It's a shield your body built when the world asked too much of you. It's a pause your nervous system took when everything felt like too much, too fast, too often. Maybe you learned to shut down because feeling everything would have been dangerous. Maybe you had to be the strong one. Maybe you were carrying more than any one person should ever have to carry. Numbness is not failure, it's fatigue. Numbness is confusing because it doesn't always look like distress. You can still function. You can still show up for others. You can still laugh at a joke. You can still complete a task. You can still look fine. But inside, it feels muted, like you're behind a pane of glass, like you're watching yourself participate in life rather than actually participating. You might be smiling in a conversation while feeling nothing behind the expression. You might be doing your work while feeling like an observer in your own body. You might be surrounded by people and still feel unreachable. And that can feel lonely, invisible, like you've lost access to yourself. But you haven't. Your feelings didn't disappear. They're tucked away somewhere safe, waiting for gentler conditions. Let's pause here. If it feels okay, place a hand on your chest or your arm. Feel the warmth of your own touch. You don't have to feel anything emotionally, just notice the contact. Let your breath move in and out without trying to change it. Now notice the soles of your feet on the floor. Notice the back of your body supported by the chair or bed. Notice the way your clothes rest against your skin. You're not trying to wake up your emotions. You're simply reminding your body that you're here and that in this moment you're safe enough to notice yourself. What if nothing is wrong with you? What if your numbness is a sign of how hard you've been trying for so long without enough support? What if this isn't a shutdown, but a timeout your body took to keep you from collapsing? What if your numbness is a guardian that stood at the door when the house was on fire? What if your lack of feeling was the highest form of self-loyalty your body could offer in a crisis? What if numbness is not the absence of feeling, but the presence of too much feeling that had nowhere safe to land? You are not disconnected. You are protecting yourself in the only way you knew how, and that deserves compassion, not shame. You don't have to force your emotions to come back. You don't have to fix anything today. Instead, you can begin with small invitations, noticing the warmth of a cup of tea in your hands, wrapping yourself in a familiar blanket, stepping outside and feeling the air on your face, looking at a tree for 60 seconds without an agenda, letting yourself rest without guilt, allowing tiny moments of softness. Your feelings will return when they feel safe, and safety grows in small, consistent moments like this one. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not failing at being human. You are healing in a way that is quieter than most people ever talk about. Thank you for being here with me today. You can stay in this softness for as long as you need. Wherever you go next, carry this with you. Honor your quiet truths. They're guiding you home. Take one more slow breath, and remember, you're allowed to be exactly who you are, one soft moment at a time.